Hello everybody, I am here in Japan. I'm going to go for a little road trip. So the car of my choice is a Toyota. And initially people most would think that, get a sports car, get a Supra or something like that, or GR Yaris. Well, I decided to go with something that I don't think I ever get a chance to drive in Malaysia or anywhere in the world, which is a Toyota Century. No, not that one. Actually, I wish I could get that one. That's the older Century, but we're gonna get the newer Century over there. Alright, I'm so excited to drive this car. We're gonna spend around 4 days with the Toyota Century. So I'm gonna get this car. We're gonna fill up the petrol, and then once I get to our first destination, which is somewhere in Hakone, I'll tell you more about the driving experience. Right? So let's go. If you're looking for the best protection for your car, look no further to XPEL. I put my cars through harsh conditions like constant B-road blasting, road trips and occasional track days, and I want my car to look the best, and XPEL's Ultimate Plus paint protection films never fail to protect the paint on my cars while keeping it looking amazing. All XPEL's products, including Prime Window Tints, come with an official e-warranty from the manufacturer, which gives me an additional confidence and maximum peace of mind when using their products. And this allows me to be fully present and enjoy all my experiences with my cars wherever I go and whatever I do. Click the link in the description below to find out more about XPEL's products and their official dealers in Malaysia. Protect everything you love with XPEL. Okay, welcome to the inside of the Century. We are on the way to Hakone, and Hakone is one of those roads where initially, if you're initially friend, you'll know. Fan, then you'll know. Okay, so I probably should explain myself why I'm in a Toyota Century in Japan rather than, any other sports car, because, all these mountainous roads, you probably want something light and nimble and fun to drive. Well, every year, after COVID, I vowed to myself to travel a little bit more, to see the world a little bit more, and to drive in different routes. Because although I love driving in Kuala Lumpur, we only get that set of roads, right? And I want to see how it's like to drive in different roads around the world. And of course, every city or every country I go, I want to drive a car that I can't drive in Malaysia. So last year, 2023, I drove a Camaro V8 convertible in LA. It was summer, it was super hot, but we got to use the convertible up in, we went to Yosemite, Sequoia National Park, and that was amazing, right? Again, never get to drive a Camaro in Malaysia. And the year before, 2022, I was in Greece, and then I rented a Fiat 500, okay, because now again, we don't get Fiat 500s in Malaysia, not a lot of them, till I own one. So yeah, that kind of elevates the whole experience. So when I'm booking my flight to Japan, right, after our conference, our business conference, I was thinking to myself, what would be something that would make this trip really special? So I was looking up and down. We've got like a Nissan Z, the new Nissan Z. Yeah, this never really moved me. I was thinking about the S2000, but you could drive that in Malaysia. Even thought about the Nissan GTR R34 or something special like R32 or something like that, but it just again, could drive that in Malaysia. I thought to myself, how about the Century, right? I was doing a live show with Bobby on one of those Monday night shows, and then, yeah, why not? Why the heck not, right? Okay, but so with a little caveat though, because this is not the exact Century I wanted to drive. I wanted to drive the older, the version before this, But that's not prepped and ready to use, so they gave me a newer Century, right? And in most cases, people will be very pleased, but actually I'm not that pleased because I like the styling of the older one and that V12, that 4-speed gearbox. But hey, I guess I'll take what I have, what I can get. Okay, so I don't know the specs of this car yet, not yet, but initial impressions on the highway, it's super comfortable, right? The seats are super plush, very nice. The interior is amazing. I'll probably give you a little walk around the car, maybe the end of this video, end of the trip. But general feeling, it's very comfortable. It's not Rolls-Royce level of comfort because, mind you, it's not priced to a Rolls-Royce. I think it's somewhere maybe between S-Class and Maybach. So, but for its finishing, I love it. It's like a little digital detox. Yeah. So everything's great so far, as expected. Highway is nice, seats are plush. I haven't tried the back seat yet. Maybe I'll tell you a little bit more about how the back seat feels like. But overall impressions, just like what you expect from a Century. It's lovely, right? So I'll report back in after I reach Hakone and after I put this car on sports mode and give it a little drive, right? See you in Hakone. Hey guys, so here we are at a middle of a paddy field. I just got to do this video. I didn't intend to do it, but it's just so gorgeous. It's the sunset, mountains, paddy fields. My God, this is the reason why I drive. Get to see scenes like this. You can't get this when you're on the tour bus, on train, on the plane. So yeah, just look at how gorgeous. Take some time to admire how gorgeous the coachbook is. It's so simple, but in its simplicity is where the car is gorgeous. The strong straight line across the middle, and the rear with very subtle folding lines here. Look at that chrome bumper. No exhaust. It's just so gorgeous. And you know what? The lines completely straight. Right? Panel gaps all perfect. This is Japanese craftsmanship at its best. Alright, we're gonna head back to the hotel room. My God, what a day. What a day with the Century. 3 more days to go. 4 more days to go. Sorry to disappoint you guys, we are not in Hakone. At first we really wanted to go there, but we had a couple of long nights the last 4 or 5 days because of the conference we're attending. So we thought to just arrive at Izu immediately so we can have some refreshments and then have a good night's sleep after soaking in a onsen. So without disappointing you guys, I'll talk a little bit about the car. And tomorrow we're going to go on a very lovely, so I heard, very lovely drive, which is the Izu Skyline. You can see that early morning. So one thing I'm really impressed about the car is not just the way it drives and it's quiet and stuff, but I noticed the car, because it's a used car, it actually has 150,000 kilometers on the clock. However, even though being that used, the car doesn't one bit felt old. I mean, if you were to sit in the car and someone told you it was a 2,000 kilometers on the odometer, you would believe it. The interior, everything just feels so nice. But I think it's a combination of being a Japanese car, being a Century, right? And also maybe owned by a Japanese. The car is really, really well maintained. So that's really remarkably impressive. The way it rides bumps and everything, it's just so amazing, right? Yeah. So I'm going to have myself this one. So please pardon me and have myself some of this craft beers. By the way, this is called Barrett's Brewery. It's a local brewery, and they have a little campsite down there, so it's pretty nice as well, right? And here comes the food. Thank you. Thank you, arigato. And yeah, we got some pretzels and some sausages, and greeted by some really friendly locals from Tokyo. And yeah, they brew their own beer over here. So this is something that you want to visit if you come to Izu, right? So with that, please excuse me, I'm gonna have myself my refreshment, and I'll see you at the hotel and tell you a little bit more about the driving experience in Japan altogether. And then we'll go to Izu Skyline, right? Hey guys, so we are here checked in the hotel. It's called Marriott Izu Resort, right? Yeah, the sequence might be messed up. So check out the room. It's very Japanese, so you have your place where you're supposed to put your shoes down. Yes. down here, right? And then you have your toilet. Let's take a look at the toilet. Sliding door, very nice. Okay, it's a really lovely toilet, and seems like they sealed it up so the vapor doesn't come out into the room. Right, that's very important. Very nice touch. Then little bathroom, automated electric toilet bowl. Open up. And bedroom. Very nice and calm. But check this out. Own little private onsen. Oh my gosh. I haven't got up to it yet. Just nice and warm. Oh. Then you got the outdoors right here. Oh. It's so good. Okay. So I'm gonna have myself a good time just enjoying and resting tonight. Definitely a fun R&R. Been a busy few months for my business, and also the podcast, and also vlogging and stuff like that. And after this will be a lot of business discussions and planning moving forward and execution. So this is a really good reprieve before everything gets started. So talking about Japan and driving experience in Japan. Driving in Japan actually is really pleasant. If you're Malaysian watching this video, you understand how stressful is it to drive in Malaysia. But driving in Japan is just seamless. I mean, I had 5 days in Okinawa, and now I have 1 day with the Toyota Century. Even in the traffic, the mad traffic in Tokyo, it was really organized. There was no honks, there's barely any honks, and people are so polite. Means that when you're trying to switch lanes, you put the signal on, people let you pass. And generally in Japan, when someone let you pass, you just put on the hazard light for 2 or 3 beeps just to say thank you. So I picked that up, and if you're coming out from the junction and you're trying to come out, you signal, this guy will wait for you to come out. Initially I was waiting for them to not let me pass, and then we have this weird stare, and like why aren't you going, right? So they will wait for you to come out. That's really, really nice. But generally, people are very conscientious with the space they give you, no tailgating. It's unbelievable, right? How comfortable is it to drive in Japan, how polite people are in Japan when it comes to driving, and how safe they are when it comes to driving. So, I spent 3 hours driving from Tokyo, through the traffic, and then to the highway, and then here to Izu, with a Toyota Century, with the mannerism of other people on the road, and the beautiful highway, just so nicely paved. It's just amazing. Now, one thing though, the toll is quite expensive. I think we spent approximately 150 ringgit just on tolls today, but I think it's absolutely worth it because the the highways are really, really well maintained. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna go to Izu Skyline and check out how it's like in the morning if we get up, right, with the Toyota Century. Thanks for watching, and good night. Oyasumi.